Hello, welcome to Lynn's Learning Zone. This is the final in a 3-part series around communication of content. If you've missed out on the first 2 parts, do have a look on my website or YouTube channel and you can find parts 1, which were all about being relevant to your audience, and part 2, which is all around the context you're writing in. Today's edition, part 3, is all around choosing the correct medium. Now, the medium is the way in which you're going to convey your information. And there are lots of different mediums out there. So I'll just list a few. Your medium might be you want to convey your information meeting an individual face to face for a conversation. So that could be a medium. It could be email marketing. It could be Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, any other type of social network. It might be instant messaging. So texting, WhatsApp, other forms. It could be traditional medium like a poster, a leaflet, even a TV or radio campaign. So these are all the different mediums that you could use to convey your content. And the most important thing is that you choose the right medium to fit the content you have and to fit the purpose. Now, quite a few of us are probably guilty of doing the next thing. I know I've done this as well. So you have a bit of information or a short ad, and you might use a scheduling tool to post it to Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, everywhere at the same time. Which in some cases is fine, but do be careful because they're all different mediums. One thing to also think about is if your followers are the same people, why will they follow you on all these different channels? If you're sending out the same information all the time across 4 channels, then they might as well just follow you on one, not all of them. So if you're varying the information you're sending across these different forms, so if you're sending slightly different information to LinkedIn than you are to Facebook, then people will be encouraged to follow you on these different channels. So think about the medium that works best for what you want to achieve. So you'll probably have done some research and know where your target audience are. Are they mainly on Facebook? Are they mainly on Twitter? Now, this may vary for different products or services that you have. So you might have one product that works really well on Facebook and another that works really well on Instagram. So you'll be changing your content to suit those markets. Instagram traditionally has a very young following, so you might be tailoring the way you write something to suit that audience. Whereas on LinkedIn, it's much more business to business. So you'll only be putting things on there that are relevant to other businesses or other business people, and you'll want to be using more professional language. It's not the place just to put a traditional advert, buy one get one free on new blue socks. That wouldn't be relevant to a LinkedIn market. I've also seen sometimes where people are cross-posting, something pops up on Facebook which is an answer to a reply from Twitter. It doesn't make any sense as a standalone comment on Facebook. So do be careful where you're posting and what medium you're using. If you're wanting to say something a bit longer, maybe a blog post is much more relevant. If you're wanting to write an informative piece, you might then talk about that blog post on Facebook and link people back to it. You can do the same on Twitter, but perhaps use some different information, use a different image. So people are seeing different things in different places. So the key there is to choose the correct medium that suits what you want to convey and think about which audience that you're trying to convey it to. So that links back to the first of our 3-part series, the relevance. Make sure it's relevant to that audience. Don't just try putting everything everywhere. Be really specific. Don't waste your time. Think about how your time can be best utilised by using the right medium. And then once you've chosen that medium, make sure you're crafting your content to suit that medium. So that will be the words that you're using, the images that you're using to go with it, the length of the thing you're writing, and anything else that you can think of that would go around it. So make sure the piece as a whole looks good on that particular medium. Is it too long, too short? Have you proofread it? Have you shown it to someone else? Is it clear? Does it make sense to someone not in your business? Do they understand it? And then when you're ready, use that medium to then start to target the different audiences we've mentioned. So that's the end of the series of videos on communication of content. So really what I want you to take away is being confident that the content you're putting out there is being targeted at the right people, it's the correct content, and you're using the correct medium. If you're not sure about any of those things, you need some help with your communication skills, please do get in touch and I'll see if I can help you. Thanks very much.